Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at a big old abandoned barn that I happened to notice was in the woods kind of near where I lived. I actually just noticed it from looking at the Google Maps. I was looking at something else and I happened to notice this big structure from the satellite image, and so I decided to come check it out. Right, so that's it mostly. So it's pretty big. I would say, as big as an average house. So not bad. And here's from this side. Alright, so we're in the first section. And let's see. Some farming equipment. Maybe some kind of spreader. Not really sure. I can't say that I know farming. But right behind it, there's kind of a neat old wagon. I'm not sure how old it is. It's been here a long time. It looks like it would have been probably pulled by horses back in the day. And let's see, I have my flashlight. Looks like there's some rolls of barbed wire sitting back there on top of this wagon. Not much to see in there, mostly a lot of old wood. There's the roof. It's got maybe a couple little holes, but it still seems to be pretty good, pretty sturdy. I'm not getting rained on. Okay, so this is the main part of this barn. It's pretty big. You can see a lot of light coming through on the other side through those boards. I've got just a random chair. There's a ladder going up to the loft right there. And let's see. This looks like it's mostly stuff for horses, so they probably kept horses in the stalls in here. There's a lot of junk. You can see better without the flashlight. Some wood scraps, metal stuff, old everything. Some kind of straps here. The rain's picking up. I don't know if you could hear it on here, but I can definitely hear it on the roof. Some couple bottles. Not much else in here. Pillow right in the middle of the barn floor here. Now I actually like a much flatter pillow, so I don't think I'll be using that one. There's another stall. Wow. This is, oh, there are a couple of them. There are some giant speakers in here. There's a blanket back there. There's another stall. There's a trough in the back there. They definitely had horses here. There is horse shit everywhere. Everywhere. Well, there's an old bottle. So many of these stalls seem to be closed off, and I'm sticking my camera through these small holes here, and if I drop it, I'm really screwed. Let's see. Some more blankets and things. I don't know if that was for a person or, they could be horse blankets. I know they put blankets on horses. So then here's the ladder going up to that loft, and I had to back up so you could get a better view of it, and I'm literally getting rained on. So I'm going to go up, and I'm not going to climb up onto that floor up there, but we'll take a look. So this is what's up in the loft. There's some old plywood, some other kind of wood stuff kind of stacked up there. Really not a whole lot to see. Some kind of barrel there, maybe some kind of oil. Over here you can see where that wall is coming down. So, not much to see, but I'm gonna head back down. Okay, so here's another view from the side there. That's kind of fallen down a little bit. A little difficult to see with all the trees. I'm also trying to manage holding an umbrella while I do this. This is actually not too far from the barn that we just had a look at, although I don't believe it's on the same property, but it is right nearby. So let's see what we can see over here. Alright, let's have a look. There's a little window here. And there's a bunch of old jars and bottles. Not sure if that's somebody's garbage, or maybe the people that lived here used to do some canning and preserving, because that's a lot of jars. Surprisingly, I'm not really seeing anything broken. Another little area. You can see it better from this way. I don't think I'm going to try to walk in here. I don't know how safe this is. It looks pretty rickety. Some other garbage up here. There's another random outdoor chair. Okay. So this is what is in that other big part. And there's a lot of just random stuff in here. Looks like some other kind of spreader there. 55-gallon drum. Little outdoor table. I'm not sure what these are. Look like frames for something. They're kind of big for a bed. I don't think it's that. A piece of fence, some lumber, some Christmas garland, big giant hose there. Alright, so I think I've gone about as far as I can go with this place. There is another door behind all this overgrowth. I'm not going to try to get in there. It's really wet and slimy and dense, and I just don't think I could do it. There's a loft up there. Like I said, I really didn't want to go in there. It looks kind of rickety and kind of old. I don't think I want to risk that. So, we're going to walk down the hill a little bit, because there's something else I want you guys to see. We have a really old, tiny house. Also abandoned, obviously. It's a pretty cool little house. There's the porch. It's really not looking so great. And I don't know what this thing is, but I certainly do not want to fall on it. It's very spiky. There's a window here, and I don't know if you can really see much. It is very dirty, and I mostly can only see my reflection. Now there is a back door here. I don't know how I feel about stepping over this stuff. I'm just wanting to see if this door is open. Nope, it is locked tight. Ooh, there's a chimney up there. It looks like it's about to fall down. Okay. Very quickly, we're going to take a look at this window. So I've used my flashlight to prop this up. Whoa, this place is full of a lot of crap. Ceiling's falling in. Alright, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I closed up that window just like I found it, but it doesn't look like we're going to see the inside today, only through that window. It looks interesting though. Maybe one day I'll be able to actually get inside. Alright, so that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. I just happened to notice this place kind of sitting up in the woods. I can barely see it from the road. It looks like it's going to be in pretty rough shape, so we'll see how much we can see. There's a couch here that somebody dumped, and over this way there's a front porch, but I really don't trust it. I don't even trust trying to walk over to the stairs. Yeah, I really would not trust this floor. Not much left of this place. Looks like there might be a couple pieces of furniture. Not too much. I'm not going to venture in here any farther. There's bees around here hovering over, and I don't know if they live in the roof of this house or what. They are making me nervous. There's a little bit of the back of the house. There's a tiny little shed or something over here. And a baby pool. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up this one, because with the shape that this house is in, which is horrible, and the bees, I've said it before, have to know when to walk away. Here's a shot of the front of the house as best as I could get it. And I am walking down the railroad tracks like a common grifter. But I saw another house and I might be able to get to it from back here, so we'll see what happens. Well, I now know two things. I can definitely hear a train coming from a good distance away. And we just happened to be at the place I was trying to get to. Now I just have to meander through all this shit, and then we'll see what we can see. Got an old shed of some sort here. And then something else, I don't know what that was. Chicken coop, maybe? This house is also going to be in super rough shape, so I have a feeling I will not be going inside. You can see there's a crawl space here. And it looks like all the siding came off, everything's exposed. You can see some of the plumbing and whatnot. Now the porch is concrete, so I can go up there with no problem. At least we can get a little peek inside. Birds really do enjoy building a nest in old light fixtures. So they had doors side by side here. I see a lot of older houses with that. I don't really know the reasoning behind it. A lot of garbage. This place has been kind of ripped up a little bit. Well, we got to see a small bit of the house at least. You just can't trust these old houses that have been exposed to the elements, especially water coming through. Anywhere there's a leak in the roof, you're going to have an unstable, rotting floor below it. Alright, back to the train tracks. We're going to get out of here. Don't fall in the hole. If I can be honest for a second here, one of my biggest fears when coming to a place like this where I cannot see what's underneath me is that I'm going to fall in an old well or something. And I would die there because nobody would ever know where I was. Yes, I know it's stupid. You don't have to tell me.